There was only one last question. How would the Americans respond? If they put their foot down, the war couldn't work. Well, knowing the State Department would oppose any war, the president of Egypt, through Jared Kushner and Steve Bannon, organized a direct phone call directly between Trump and Haftar, in which Haftar would ask Donald Trump for his personal public support in his mission to defeat terrorism, probably without explaining what that would really mean.
But it appears to reverse US policy on Libya. It confirms that President Donald Trump spoke with General Khalifa Haftar, that is the man in charge of the military force which is currently attacking the UN-backed government in Tripoli, that it recognised Haftar's significant role in fighting terrorism and securing Libya's oil resources.
So the mission was now a go. For a while, it seemed like Haftar would win, but the GNC had allies of its own. Qatar wasn't the only country that had formed a relationship with the Muslim Brotherhood after the revolution in Egypt. In both the emergence of Egyptian democracy and its crushing by a military coup, Erdogan, the president of Turkey, saw echoes of his own country. And so he was eager to step in to help the GNC. In addition to Turkey, the Italians of all people also decided to step in for the GNC, since Italy had signed a backroom deal with the GNC-affiliated warlords to help keep migrants away from their islands. What I find most interesting about this war, besides the degree to which it was ignored by the media, is how unnecessary it was. Libya is not all that important to any of these countries. The reason they all decided to turn it into a game of risk and kill 10,000 people in the process is because the State Department was effectively decapitated. They just did it because they could, because the mods were asleep. It's just thousands of people died because the President of the United States was too much of a dipshit to read his briefing book, and the country around him couldn't be bothered to give a shit about the damage that would do.